Alright, y'all. What's going on? It's Black Balloon. And I'm coming back with another video. So y'all already know what's going on. It's 2022. Feels weird saying that. But we're here. Alright. So by the picture on the screen, y'all already know what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about Betty White. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't actually gonna put out a video about this. But I started getting a lot of requests to do Betty White, so I just figured, why not? Let's just go ahead and talk about it. It won't hurt. I definitely like to consider myself a man of the people, man. Y'all already know what it is, so I'm gonna do what y'all want me to do. It's just as simple as that. Regardless of how I may feel about it or how I may feel, about the reactions that you get from doing these kind of videos. Now, the only reason I even say that is because of the obvious. And it's right here in black bold on the screen. So I guess we could just jump right into it. Y'all already know she died at the age of 99. Now, her dying at 99 years old, we're going to get a lot of people that's going to be like, all right, bro, you reaching, you think everybody's a sacrifice. She's 99. Why do you think, she died from any other reason than just being old? I get it. Trust me, I get it. Because I know the majority still thinks that way. So y'all got to realize, and look, I know like my regulars, my people that been on the channel, watch all the videos. I know y'all like me. I know y'all have an open mind. I know y'all know what's going on. But you got to remember, we got a lot of new people that come to the channel. We get those people that, they're not even subbed. They just watch. They just comment, whatever they feel like commenting, So we get most of those people that like to be like, you think everything is this, you think everything is that, when clearly this lady just died from being old. It was her time to go. Which I completely understand that. I get it. I do. I get it. And it's probably, the most viral thing about her death, which most of y'all know by now, at the fact that she died exactly 18 days from her 100th birthday. Died at 99 years old. 18 days before turning 100. That is very significant. So I know y'all have seen this already because I'm a few days late dropping it. But we already know anytime there's relevance around a person's death and it lands on a certain date, or it's this amount of time before this event, this amount of time after this event, we know what it details. So that number 18, we already know is break down to 3 6s. So we know when things happen around that number in the Hollywood world, in the occult world, we know what is going on. That's why I said, we may look crazy for talking about this kind of stuff from a lady that is literally 2 to 3 times older than everyone watching this video. We know that, like I know the reactions that will come from this kind of stuff because, people do it when someone that's 45 dies from the industry and it doesn't seem like it's, any sinister, dark stuff related to it. They'll be like, oh, you think everything is a sacrifice. So if you think a 99-year-old woman died other than just, like I said, natural causes, as they put it, they definitely looking at us like we crazy. And I know y'all already know that. And quick side note, looking at this TMZ article, it's weird how they posted this article at 12:32 and they came back and updated it at 3:32. So it wasn't, this is exactly 3 hours. Pay attention to that number 3. And I like to pull up TMZ articles and CNN because they will do the articles based off of numerology as well. I've seen it multiple times. Trust me. I've done a lot of research and a lot of articles. I see it a lot of the times. And I've actually pointed it out in videos how, some of these news articles they go along with the ritual as well, as far as following the numerology. Now, I'm not saying that this is just huge because it's 12:32 and then they updated it at the same time, exactly 3 hours later, 3:32, not 3:31 or 3:33, exactly 3 hours later. I kind of find that to be a little weird, you know, because clearly they could actually put whatever time they want right here. This is typed. This is not automated, you know. 3:32 p.m. they typed that. So, you know, that could have been done just on purpose, and they actually updated it at 4 o'clock. So, you know, that was just a quick side note. I wasn't trying to make that just something that just, you know, is like the icing on the cake as far as everything. But I thought that was kind of weird, not gonna lie. I also thought it was very weird they caught a picture of this random person with like one little thing of flowers outside of her house, like literally right after she dies. I find that picture to be super odd, you know. I just find that to be weird. But, you know, back to what I was saying as far as her being 99 years old. And I've talked about it a few times on the channel, which I firmly believe in, and I know a lot of people will agree with me. You know, if you constantly go over this kind of stuff, when you sell your soul, man, when you sell out to the entertainment industry, when you go so long doing things in the dark, you go so long putting your soul in multiple places, also in multiple people, you're literally scattered everywhere. Your soul is scattered everywhere. You've already, you know, signed that contract in blood. You do not die a natural death. You don't die a regular person's death. I don't care what you say. I don't care how old you are. You're going to die on the terms that you signed whenever you signed that contract. Now, I'm not just saying that there was an entire, you know, death date or death clause in the contract. I'm just saying that when you sell your soul for the things that you want in this world, for the riches of this world, you will not die a natural death. You will die on the timing of the one you sold your soul to. And y'all know who I'm talking about. I've said it a couple times on this channel before. And I firmly believe in that. So that's, you know, that's my reasoning behind believing that her death was not just the natural cause of being old. Now, that's why I wanted to really stress the fact, like, y'all gotta, you know, bear with me. Come on, I'm not stupid, you know. I don't just think every single person, you know, is a sacrifice and all that. I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? I know she was 99 years old. I know. Trust me, I know. Very old. But you got to understand what we're dealing with here. You have to understand what we're dealing with here. And if I'm not mistaken, I think 3 of the Golden Girls died within 2 years of each other. So basically, they're all dead. And I think one of them was a man. One of them looked and sounded like a man. I forget how, I think it's like Bo Arthur or something like that, however you pronounce her name, his name, whatever. And I'm sure a lot of y'all will agree with that. That was a man. It had to be a man. So that's already that Baphomet worship shit right there already that they do in Hollywood, where you don't even know that you're looking at a whole fucking man and you think this is a beautiful woman. It runs deep, y'all. It runs deep. And really, Betty White dying kind of flows right within the wave of the videos that I've been on lately, because we've been doing Sharon Tate. We've been doing all kind of clips and footages from the 60s and 50s. Y'all remember those past videos I've been doing? I've been bringing up old stuff. They've been doing this stuff. Sharon Tate and all those Hollywood movies and shit in the 60s, all that occult symbolism and all that shit, they've been doing this. So why would it be far-fetched for Betty White to be involved in it? When she has pictures showing, you know, showing her allegiance. She also did that video that I'm gonna put. Might as well put it in the video. I wasn't gonna put it in the video just because I didn't want to get flagged or something.
Always ask me how I stay so youthful. I tell them I eat well, get plenty of rest, and every third Sunday I drink the blood of a virgin. Every third Sunday, I drink the blood of a virgin. And these days, they're getting harder and harder to find.
But I might as well. I'm gonna just put it in the video so y'all can see what she said for herself. I can't remember exactly how she said it. It was something like every third Sunday of the month, watch that number 3 and Sunday. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna put it back in this video. So if I'm wrong or if I'm right, we'll see it. You'll see it for yourself. But she was basically just saying how she, keeps herself looking so healthy and young in the face and blah, blah, blah. At such an old age, she was saying she drinks the blood of virgins. And in my mind, I'm like, why would you joke about that? Why would you joke about drinking the blood of virgins if you don't know anything about the power of blood? If you don't know that there's life in blood? If you don't know the magic that is done around blood? If you don't know that blood is basically a gateway? If you don't know these kind of things, if you're not aware of it, why would you joke about it? You see what I'm saying? Knowing the kind of influence you have, to the world, knowing how famous you are, people are going to take that serious because you're outside of the regular world. You know about these things. So why would you joke about that? So y'all can't just brush past when people that famous say things like that. They're not joking. It's because she's seen it and she's done it. You think a woman like that didn't want to do certain things to prolong her life so she can continue to live, live, and live? And I'm not saying she's the queen of England and she just doing all this crazy stuff so she can live to 120. But, it's not far-fetched at all that she was involved in the adrenochrome rituals. It's not far-fetched at all, people. At all. My thing to that is just, why would you joke about it? That's all I have to say toward it. And you remember I posted the video, and this video actually was a video that got me a strike on my channel and got me suspended for 2 weeks. The video was up a year ago. I did it a year ago. It was the one with Steve Harvey, and that lady was talking about boys' baby foreskin being used to clear, your face. Basically used as a, like a skin, whatever, get rid of blemishes and all that stuff. Like it's healthy for your skin. And they had that on a live TV show. And Steve Harvey was trying to keep it jokey and shit when you could tell in his face he knew that this was some crazy shit. And that video got took down. They didn't want that on the internet, which is kind of why I don't want to put that clip of her saying it in the video, because even though, it's not her actually admitting it, but, for some reason that kind of shit just gets deleted still because I'm talking about it. And I'm, it's like, I don't know. I'm going to put it in here regardless, just so y'all can see her say it out her mouth. But there's other examples of it as well. Not all I can remember off the top of my head. But it's not far-fetched at all that she was involved in that shit and she knew exactly what was going on, bro. Like, come on, she's been in Hollywood. She's been around this kind of stuff for so long. You couldn't even imagine what she has actually seen in her life. You never know, bro. And she lived the longest out of the Golden Girls. And she was the oldest. I find that kind of odd. She was the oldest and she lived the longest. I don't know when the last one died. I think the last one died in 2010. Or if it was any time after that, y'all let me know if I'm wrong, but I can't remember exactly. But then, they also tried to say, which catch the number again, they also tried to say that 3 days before she died, she had got the booster SHOT. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to say certain words to get this video flagged. Catch how many days? 3. They used the number 3. They said she got a booster supposedly 3 days before she died. But then they came out and took it back. So I'm guessing it was some people close to her, maybe some family. I don't know. They said that no, that's not the case. She didn't die from getting a booster SHOT. She died from natural causes. So that could have been them just not wanting to publicize that because it's true. Or it could have been, something that was completely a false rumor. I don't know. That could be a distraction. That could also be to promote fear around the entire, agenda that's going on right now. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. The C word. So, with that, it's not the biggest of a deal, because I don't get involved in all that stuff anyway. When they put out that, someone just died and a few days before they just had the CV shot, or they just had a booster SHOT. I don't get into it because I know what they're trying to do. So that may not be just the biggest tipping point about Betty White dying on New Year's Eve, right after the winter solstice, right in that time period, right as the year is switching over, right as that veil is still pretty thin, she ends up, boom, zoop, she's gone. 18 days, once again, before her 100th birthday. We cannot, dismiss those quote-unquote coincidences. All right? Like I said, just to revisit the point about her being 99 years old, y'all, I really believe it. I believe it. I know it to be true. You do not die a natural death. What makes you think you deserve a regular death if you sell the essence that makes you a human being? You don't deserve that. You don't deserve to die on your own term. Now, I'm not just trying to be all just rude with it. Like it's just person died. It's just like, I just don't care. Not trying to make it seem that way, but I'm just trying to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, once you sell your soul and you go that far for something to attain in this world, for things that really don't mean anything, for things that really don't hold any value, it just is what it is. That was the choice you decided to make, and whoever decides to make it, the people that's done it in the past, they're all dead now, from the industry. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. And they already know it. Half of them, they may not know it when they first make the deal, but they eventually figure it out. And that's just what it is. If y'all want to go find out, go ahead. You want to go somehow, some way, go sell your soul and then think you just going to die on your own terms one day. You're going to live a whole happy life and die at the age of 88 from damn nothing in your sleep and shit. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can go try it and see what happens. For real, let me know. Let me know how that shit works. So anyways, man, not to just drag this video on and on and on and, keep ranting about things that kind of don't even relate to the Betty White whole situation, man. I'll probably go ahead and just wrap it up right here. Didn't really plan on making this video too long. Like I said, I just wanted to do it because a lot of y'all asked me what was going on and to just talk about the Betty White situation. So here it is. As always, man, I hope y'all enjoyed that talk. Not everything I say is factual at all, man. I'm just Black Balloon, just saying what I feel to be true, and it is what it is. So y'all go back and forth with me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if I missed anything that kind of relates to Betty White dying at the age of 99, 18 days before her 100th birthday. Please let me know if I missed anything in the comments. As always, I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know we got more content on the way as the weekend comes up. Hope y'all having a good week, man. That being said, it's Black Balloon, and I'm going to see y'all soon. I'm out.